This is the deck we're going to run through a couple matches on ladder. This is blue-red Phoenix, so archetype is what you would normally expect with a Phoenix deck. You're playing a bunch of blue-red spells, hoping to stick your Phoenix into the graveyard to then bring it back. That's enabled by your Faithless Looting, most importantly. Draw 2, discard 2. A great way to break parity on the draw 2 is by putting something that you actively want to get value from, like your Phoenix, your Ox, into your graveyard. So your new cards are going to be better options. Notably, we have Ledger Shredder, which is the latest addition to this archetype. When a player casts their second spell each turn, it connives. So you draw a card, discard a card, and if the discarded card was a spell, you put a 1/1 counter on it. You are going to be triggering this, give or take, every single turn. So it's immediately going to turn from a 1/3 into a 2/4, which is going to be very hard to kill. If your opponent does anything meaningful on their turn, because it's functionally rule of law, it can grow to be a 3/5, 4/6. It's going to get big. It's going to be difficult to deal with. All the while generating you value. So putting your Phoenixes into your graveyard or just filling your graveyard, similar to how Dragon Ridge Channeler can just surveil things into your bin. So these are your big threats. This is a value piece and a payoff. Also notably, you have Symmetry Sage, which got buffed from the one of the more recent Alchemy patches. So now this turns from a 0/3 or an 0/3 into a 3/3 if you play a single spell. So this is a better Delver of Secrets here. This is a better Delver of Secrets. This is a better Delver of Secrets, and this is a better Delver of Secrets. You have Unholy Heat, which is more or less an unconditional removal spell. It's sometimes a shock, but typically it's deal 6 to a creature or planeswalker, which is enough to kill any planeswalker, any creature. Pillar of Flame is great for opposing Phoenixes. It can also go face, which is important. What else? Your cantrips. Expressive Iteration is the best card in every format where it's legal. Citation needed. And then you have your lands. Notably, there's Otawara, there's Dan of the Bugbear, and there's Sokinzan. These are your utility lands. They function as flood protection, because you are drawing a lot of cards, you're going to end up drawing a lot of lands. Sideboard, there are 2 Abrades, which it gets rid of your opposing Tormod's Crypts, your opposing Licensed Hearses. It can also just kill most creatures that you care about, most of the hate bears. Your own Hearses, which are great against the Mirror. It's great against decks that care about, graveyard interaction. So your deck's playing Kroxa, your deck's playing Dreadhorde Arcanist. It's not great against Cat Oven, but it can pressure Cat Oven. Brazen Borrower, good disruption. Does your Vendilion Click, but better roll because it was printed in 2018 through 2020. Disputes, same deal. Soul Guide Lantern hits graveyard decks. Negate, good against control. Fry, good against control. Narset, really good against the Mirror and against control. Chandra is your go-to, okay, I'm playing a grindy matchup, let me bring in some 4 through 6 drop. And then Byforce, Affinity has started to pick up in this format. There's a blue-white build focused on Thought Monitor and Esper Sentinel, because for whatever reason, Modern Horizons 2 is in this set, or in this format. Anyway, that is the deck. This video has been brought to you by QuietSpeculation.com. Quiet Speculation is a Magic the Gathering finance website, but they have a bunch of resources on constructed metagame, as well as resources on Unlimited. Really recommend them. Great group of folks. Give them a check out, QuietSpeculation.com. With that, I am going to hop into a couple games on ladder, and we will see how we do. Alright, so we are going to ranked, historic, best of 3, historic Phoenix. Slam that start button. Ooh, that was a mouthful. Let me actually change the title on here. I have changed the title to 8-Bird Go Caw. I think that explains what we're doing pretty well. Alright, so we have DRC, we have Consider, and 4 lands. This is more lands than we want, but here's an Ox if we absolutely need to go late game. Opponent is on Burn. Huh. In that case, I actually really like playing Symmetry Sage here. This can block any, like, aggressive creature here, because it's probably going to be a 2-power. Actually, sorry, Kamano faces Kakazan. If they play a 2-drop and can attack, it'll be a 3-power creature. That is what it is. But this can still block this. It can block Bomat or Bomat-style cards. Okay, Burning Tree, you're going to get a 3-3. But it can't attack this turn. Another Burning Tree. Another Burning Tree. No? No? Bueller? Bone Crusher. Cool, I'm into that. I am going to play this island here. Because I'm playing the Consider. Actually, do I play the Consider now? I think I go a little defensive here. So my opponent's gonna have 2 attacking 2/2s. Anax. Alright. Gonna need to find an answer to the Anax. Let's play this Consider. Target creature you control has base power 3 until end of turn. Oh, that's interesting. Alright, still doing it this way. Ledger Shredder. I can make Ledger Shredder a 2/4. Sure. If their last card is... So if their last card is Embercleave, I'm dead no matter what. I think I just take the 3. Drawing another Ledger there is actually kind of funny. Sure. Put it on DRC. Discard a card. If it's going to be this Ox. Discard these lands. Ooh, I am flooding. Okay, and that worked out pretty well. Playing Bone Crusher feels fine. Block here. Block here, go to 10. Or sorry, go take 10, go to 4. Not ideal, but we do what we gotta do. Unholy Heat's pretty great for us. Alright, so we're growing both of these anyway, right? I think I want to play Opt first. Alright. Pillar of Flame. Does that change anything? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. No. That's not going to be lethal enough. So bin the pillar. I'm gonna bin the Consider. Of course. Alright, this has to attack. Alright, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4 creatures that would get through. Stop before combat. I think I have to kill the Den of the Bugbear over the Annex. In this Ledger Shredder. If I block here, 3, 6, 9. I have 13 cards in my graveyard. Oh, so I can just Ox. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. Eight. I have creature, instant, sorcery. Ooh, I need to put land in. I've already played land for turn. Oh, wait, it doesn't matter. I have a Phoenix in the bin. Alright. So I can do 2 damage here. Holding priority. Oh, wait. I can't actually do that. Hold on. Just realizing that I have my loot first. Alright, put that on here. Surveil, bin the Ox. Land to graveyard. Okay, there we go. Oh, wait. Oh, I punted that, didn't I? Yeah, I shouldn't have discarded the land. Ah. Okay. I don't think I'm dead yet. Oh, I might still be dead. I have 4 blockers. They can ramming at me. There's a lot to follow. Missing your spell counts is not great. This goes here. This goes here. This goes here. And yeah. Oh, nope. It's not gonna matter. 2 gets through because I messed that up. Oh, that feels so bad. Would that have killed had I sequenced that differently? Probably. Yep. Oh, that feels so bad. Okay. Let's run it back, but better this time. Braid. Yes. Don't think I want Brazen. Don't think I want Hearse. Negate? Is Negate better? I don't think I want the Pierce. Actually, maybe I do want Pierce. Is Negate better than Pierce? Expecting them to be playing for whatever the thing is. For Embercleave. Maybe. Channeler seems like my weakest card because of their Bone Crushers. You know what? I think I'm actually okay with bringing in Brazen. I think DRC is probably my biggest risk area. Like, I need Bone Crusher to be bad at most times, or at least like go face. And this is like a situation where I actually would have rather have a DRC over a Brazen, but Brazen's not bad here. I'm gonna hold up this Consider. Or an Unholy Heat. Not a Letter Shredder, but I'll take it. That's a really good card to looting away. Another Burning Tree. Going for the Abrade. Sure. Ox is pretty good here. Alright, so let's start off with the looting. Bin these two. 1. Feels bad. But I have this Ox, so it's not the absolute worst situation to be in. I'm going to get back my Phoenix. Hit ya. I have Brazen Borrower and Odawara. That was the draw for turn because they would have played it. And here's the Annex. Play Den. Attack you. Robber of the Rich. This only works if you have less cards than me in hand. Cool. That's 6 cards in graveyard. I'll take 4. Go 16. Already played a land for turn. Here's my land. Do I want to play my Den? Or do I want to just... Thanks so much for the follow, your boy Swezzy. Appreciate it. Alright, show me the Bone Crusher. A Braid? I will take an Abrade. Now the question is, do I go for looting or do I go for brazen? I'll go for looting. Already played a land for turn. So I think discarding these two is probably correct. You get an annex. Yikes. Okay. I'll take 6. You'll steal 2 cards. Land. Symmetry Sage. Sure. One. Alright, so if I bounce, what happens? I have to draw a 1-drop off of this Ox. I have to draw a 1-drop cantrip off of this Ox. Do I only have 9 card? Oh, man. So I actually lose the Phoenix in doing this, so I should not have done that line. Oh, okay, I'm just... That just killed me. Alright, an unimpressive round 1. But that's fine. We're gonna keep going. Alright, so we are 0-1. Huh. Well, this is a mulligan. Unfortunately, I don't have a second land or a red source there. This, though, this I like. I think I can put back the Ox. Knights? Drawing the Ledger Shredder there is actually pretty good. It gives me a thing to play on turn 2 because I don't want to play this iteration. This blocks that pretty well. Love it. I will not attack with my O3. Them upgrading this to like O3 instead of O2 is actually so relevant, like incredibly relevant. Okay, so I'm in a weird spot here. Iteration is my best bet at like finding another card, but I won't be able to bring back Phoenix this turn if I do so. I'm gonna buff that. Okay. Soul. Discard that. Bottom that. And we found an Ox, which is actually pretty nice. Play the Opt. It's not going to matter here. I don't think I want another iteration. Sokensan's not bad. And I think just attacking for 10 is fine. He can be back for 6, but I'm okay with that. Let me rephrase, you can hit me for 9, and I'm okay with that. Okay, and they're dead. Thanks so much for the follow, Black Hippie. Really appreciate it, everybody. Oh, and did I say thank you to Swezzy? Because thank you to Swezzy. I really appreciate it, everybody. Bring in a Braid. I don't think I need hers. I don't think I need Lantern. Don't think I need the Chandra. Fry hits all of their creatures, but so do my 1-mana removal spells. Don't think I need Borrower. Honestly, this seems pretty fine. How you doing, Hippie? What are my worst cards? I think it's Channeler again. Like, if my opponent's just playing a bunch of 2-1s, I really like playing the Symmetry Sage. Which is the weirdest feeling to say. Alrighty. We are up a game, round 2. Still have Channeler on 1, which I think is fine. Channeler into Opt or Iteration. That is a Knight. Thoughtseize, maybe? If you ask me, this would not be the same deck that we just saw. I don't want these lands. Opt. Ooh, looting's really good here. I'm going to keep a looting. Bin the land. More lands. Get rid of these 2, I suppose. Spire Bluff comes in untapped, and then the rest do as well. Alright. Now that's what I want to see. So these are going to grow no matter what. Unfortunate for me. Yep. I think I'm losing this game. So these are 3/4s now. Of course. Hope to find something that makes me discard cards. That's not exactly what I had in mind. Like a looting? Nope. No luck. Alright. Should have done that last turn. I think I'm dead. So this is going to have to go there. Alright. You get a Knight. Alright, I'm taking 9 here. Can I kill them? Is really the hope. I'm gonna need this to come together real bad. Alright, consider. Bin this. Bin that. Nope. Expressive Iteration. Bin the Bird Wizard. Yeah. No, that's not going to do it. Alright. Honestly, pretty surprised there's no, like, Anger of the Gods in this sideboard. Like, that seems strange to me. I think I do just want the Fry, then. If I am being forced to answer these, like, Lord ones, they're all white, too. So, should be fine. 3 kill spells, 3 lands, and an iteration. Well, on the slow side, but sure. Figure I can abrade this one. Corpse Knight. Another creature enters. Sure. Remember when this was misprinted at pre-release and it was a 2/3? That was a fun time, right? I think I like playing the Steam Vents and passing. Adeline. You know what? I will let you do this. In retrospect, I should not have. Like, it didn't actually make a difference. Huh. This feels really bad. Channeler to hand. Library. Exile. I have to kill this stupid Adeline, and this isn't online. So I am obligated to spend 2 whole removal spells on it. And then I have a dinky DRC with nothing in hand. Oh god, it feels so bad. And the veteran and the bodyguard on the veteran, presumably, yeah. Been that. Yikes. I'm not gonna lie, this feels a little bad. Knight of Grace, Pro Black. You're better off just pumping that. Portable hole. Also better off sequencing that differently. No blocks. That's so many lands. 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 of them. Actually, what's in my graveyard right now? If I been a creature, this will have to attack. Sure. Have I played a land yet? No. Alright, depending how they attack here. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. If I block the Knight of Grace. Take care, Max. Oh, they can't actually pump this. Or rather, they can't pump the Castle Embereth into it. So 3, 4, so 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 10, 13. I'm still... So that's meant only to cast Knight. Okay, they can't activate this. And they can't activate this. So if this is Embercleave, I'm dead no matter what. Oh, I hit 100 followers? Amazing, thank you. Appreciate it, everybody. Alright, I'll take the first strike damage. Been another land? Come on, give me something good. Sure. Send me the link. So if I cast the Phoenix, I am still not lethal. Alright. Iteration. Though, if I hit another spell off of this, then it is lethal. Alright. Cool. Whew. Alright, we are 1-1. And let's hop into round 3. Magic Max, I should have DMs open. So head over to my my homepage and then send it there. Appreciate it. Also, I think I might have missed it, but thank you for the follow, Heartpine. Greatly appreciate it. And take care. Thank you. I have no lands in this hand, so we're gonna throw it back. This hand's pretty good. As weird as it feels to send it back, I think it's put back Den. And play the coast. Play Symmetry Sage. Thieves Guild Enforcer. Alright, so we're playing against rogues. I'll put that tapped. Not Death Touch yet. Alright, we hit a land. So I think I want an Expressive. I think that makes more sense right now. Another Thieves Guild Enforcer. Hand. That's I'm also pretty okay with them milling me. Opt. Another Symmetry Sage. Which honestly I'm pretty okay with. That's not a rogue, but I'm gonna kill it. Excuse me. And I'll play that tapped. I will gladly take 6. This one, that one. Discard these two. Let's put that away. So I have 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think I can still Unholy Heat here and save the pillar for face. Alright, you get a Slither Wisp. Alright, hit me for 6 and then kill me. Pillar you. Buff 1. Buff 2. Sea Dasher Octopus is not going to get you there. I haven't seen my opponent's deck before. I'm not sure if this is like a stock build or not. I have not played a ton of Historic as of late. I think I want the Dispute. I think I want the Abrade. I think I want the Fry. Now, the question is, do I want the Hearse? Probably not. My opponent has a bunch of flash creatures. And it seems like they're a tempo style deck. My assumption is they're going to have things to hate in my graveyard. Currently unsure how much that's going to matter. Again, I think I trim on the DRCs. I think if my opponent's fueling my graveyard for me, they're less relevant. I mean, they'll be online more, but they can disrupt my top card and... Alright. Now that I have the Unholy Heats, probably worth keeping up. That's a lot of Unholy Heats. Let's play a Ledger Shredder, see if it survives. Push. Does not survive. What if we played another one? Or do I want to play an iteration and hit my land? I think I'm okay with playing another Shredder. Alright, they get their Slither Wisp. Crippling Fear. I think... Wow, I've missed? Alright. Hand, bottom, exile, pass. I figured trying to hit a land was more important, but at least I'm not getting got there. I'm gonna consider. I found a land, it's not the one I wanted, but it'll do. Everything they have has flash and can't be countered. I will attempt to kill this. I will connive and put a Phoenix in my graveyard. You get a Sea Dasher Octopus. We are not the same. You have Fatal Push? I'm going to attempt to kill this. I'm going to attempt to play this. Okay. I feel like I'm in a good spot here. My opponent is flooded out pretty severely. I have been mana screwed pretty severely. Eliminate seems like an interesting choice. Discarding these. I'll play Consider. Yikes. Okay. It's not the absolute worst. Looks like my opponent's run out of gas too. Now the question is, do I play the Ox or do I play the Phoenix? I guess the Ox makes more sense. I've not been able to bring back Phoenix yet. And there is another Phoenix. Looks like I'll probably be able to next turn. A little unfortunate that I can't turn on the Sage. Brazen Borrower. I should have Borrowered when the Ox trigger was on the stack. No blocks. You got nothing. And bottom exile. Consider. These two in the bin. I think I've already hit my spell quota, but just in case, we're gonna dump these, play a land, and we're gonna call for victory. 9, 12, 16. Yep. Okay. I believe that's, what, 3 and 1? Alright. Back into Diamond 3. Okay, sorry, we are 2 and 1. Hand has nothing proactive, but I have spells, and they're good spells. I think I can lead on this tapped. Alright, Valky is a whiff. I don't really want to show him that I drew the canal, but yeah, alright. Alright. Shoot that down. Go for the consider here. Don't need the land. Iteration. Hand, bottom, exile. Play it. Alright. Would you like to kill an 0-3? Seems like they had Bone Crusher, maybe? Really? Going for a sorcerer speed Hogger Mauling. Okay. That is a choice. I'm going to consider first. Let's see if we can dig and find a Phoenix here. No. No. Not a Phoenix. But I have a lot of lands I can loot away. More lands. Alright, so I've played 2 spells. I'm going to opt and see if I can hit a Phoenix off of this. We spiked a Phoenix. Okay, good show. Dug a lot of cards to get there, but we got it. Alright. I like having Ledger Shredder into Expressive Iteration. Let's see if they go to activate their den. Or if they're just going to try and kill off Channeler. Okay. Like, these are all really good outcomes for me. Play Expressive Iteration. Grow my Ledger Shredder, maybe. Nope, okay. I was actually going to discard one of the lands there, but... my opponent's on... like, red-black mid-range. So I think I want the Chandra. I think I want the Brazens. Don't think I need the Negate. They didn't really show me much. If they have Valky, Negate might be fine. Don't think I want Fry. Don't think I need Narset. We'll trim on Pierce. Probably don't need the Pillar of Flame. I can trim a Channeler. They're going to want to grind. I think that this matchup, or rather this this archetype, you just like sideboard into red-blue mid-rangey threats. This build less so. It's not playing the 3/3 Scry 2 prowess that becomes a 2-drop if you play a spell before it, or Crackling Drake. Stormwing Entity was what I was thinking of. So like previous iterations of Phoenix are just, okay, my sideboard plan is I'm playing a bunch of big chonkers. You might be able to disrupt me getting back my Phoenix from the graveyard, but it's still a 3/2 flyer with haste. You're going to have to deal with everything that I play. I like that style of a Phoenix. I'm not sure if having the Symmetry Sage makes up for it. But this has been a very strong card. Like I'm genuinely impressed with how it's performed, especially given how it was in the unedited version. Or I think it was a base 0-2 that can make other things base 2 power or whatever. They essentially upped the amount that it buffs and the toughness, so it doesn't die to shock, which has proven to be very relevant. That's a good card to have. That's unfortunate for me. I guess the question is, how important is it for me to draw 2 cards off of this iteration, or just to find a kill spell? I think I value finding the kill spell pretty highly. I think Channeler to hand, Consider to bottom, exile this. Can't play the land, but I can attack for 3. Sorin the Mirthless. Interesting. buff this. I'll bin the ledger. I think game plan's probably going to be bring back Ox. So filling up my graveyard seems like a good plan. Mill 1, draw 2, discard 2. Hit you for 3. I'm pretty happy with this line. I am heavily signaling that I have this op, but they might run into it. I have 3 card types, so this can actually turn on when I cast the opt. I can make Channeler into a 5/3. Is iteration better than having the Ox? Actually, I think it's fine to keep on top. Excuse me. Alright, we still trade. But I get my Phoenix back. Hand. Bottom. Exile. Play a Channeler. Bonk ya. Hitotsugu consumes all. Sure. So I can looting, bounce the Hitotsugu. So looting into another spell. Okay, so if I go looting into 1-drop or land. One, two. Kill the Spyro. Get back 2 Phoenixes. Spyro's gonna eat it to the Hidetsugu activation because they don't have 5 lands. They're gonna blow up my graveyard, but I have like a kill spell and an Ox. If I draw a land, I can kill whatever thing that they have. And if I don't, I just play the Ox. Draw 3 cards. Davriel. Perpetually kill a Phoenix.
No need to moralize to me.
I just want a good deal. Well, you're looking worse for wear.
Okay, I won't say no to that.
I knew dueling was a waste.
Draw 3 cards. Presenting 2 threats. Alright, so this is red-black mid-range with questionable planeswalkers. Like Sorin and Davriel versus just like Chandra Torch seems like a weird choice. Yep, they're off it. Okay. We are 3-1 now. So the list that I'm currently playing, I believe I borrowed from Gabriel Nassif, but all of Channel Fireball, or Team Channel Fireball, is playing it in this weekend's Pro Tour. Seems great. Yeah. Lead on Symmetry Sage over the DRC, which might be a mistake, but depending on what they're playing. Alright, so they're playing this deck. Gotcha. I want to be mana efficient, but if that's a like Trelasara or the white one, I am in trouble. So I think I'm better off just removing this outright because it won't come back. I get to bonk. If they play their 2-drop, they'll play their 2-drop. Prosperous Keeper. Okay. I think Expressive Iteration is more important than getting the Shredder down. I will put an Opt in hand. Oxen bottom. I'll put this in untapped. This lets me Unholy in response to a life gain trigger off of one of their Pridemate variants. Skyclave Apparition. Okay, fair enough. That is probably a mistake. I'll make a 1/1 and I'll trade. Shredder. Opt. Hopefully draw a land here. No, but I get to bin the Phoenix. And get... Oh, I do find a land. Cool. Play this. I am very likely to bring back Phoenix next turn. They play land? They did play a land. They still have a company up. They no longer have a company. That's a weird choice. But I will gladly take the help. Don't know why they didn't crack a land. Bin the Spell Pierce. Bin the Coast. Bin the Shredder. Three, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Alright. Doing it this... Ooh. Okay. I suppose that does backfire a little bit. So I'm bringing back 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Had I put in the Unholy Heat, I would have had lethal. Unfortunately, I do not. But I think that's fine. I'm going to play this one. Maybe I can surveil my 4th and final Phoenix into the bin. 1, 2, 3. Okay. My opponent's going to go to 1. It's going to take a substantial turn from them to not be dead on board here. That is how you start it. And that is an infinite combo. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. And I could have stopped this from the Unholy Heat. Alright. My opponent has a combo with Scurry Oak and Heliod. So, when a counter goes on this, they get a token. When they get a token, they draw, or they gain a life. When they gain a life, Heliod puts a counter on this, gives them a token. So they're going to get an infinitely large Scurry Oak. They're going to gain an infinite number of life. And they're also going to get an infinitely large board. I will concede and save us time here. They got 27 minutes on the clock, and even if they time out, there's nothing I can do to interact with it, and I won't be able to beat them on the crackback. And they found both pieces off of the same collected company, which is real brutal for me. Fry doesn't stop the important parts of this. Looks like they're straight green way as well. I think I want to bring in Brazen Borrower. Again, trimming on Channeler. Though a Braid might be better. Yeah, I'll bring in a Braid. Presumably they have Rest in Peace as their Graveyard Hate instead of Soul Guide Lantern, but I could be incorrect. Part of it's like a flavor of the month sort of thing. And if I had just, if I had gone with my gut, discarded the Unholy Heat, I know that wasn't the correct line. I don't think I can bank on finding the third Phoenix. And I think being able to keep interaction for whatever my opponent was doing is the better bet. Notably, I haven't seen the Heliod combo version of this deck in quite some time. It's kind of ported into the Angels build, which is seeing a bit of play in Pioneer. This hand's great. I don't really need to explain that. Symmetry Sage, Ledger Shredder, Bin the Phoenix, play spells. Soul Warden. Ooh, eluding. I still think I play the Shredder here. They are less likely to have as many copies of the Johnny's Pridemate variants. I believe they play Trelasara still for the Scry effect, but I don't think that they play like the full 4 plus 2 to 4 other, like Voice of whatever. The white one that gains vigilance and flying and indestructible and all that as it gets bigger. Alright, so they found their rip, which is fine for me. Play this Consider. Make my monster grow. I will put an Abrade into my graveyard. Unholy Heat. Alright. I'm going to pop you for 7. I'm going to do it again next turn, too. There's a fly that is buzzing around in my office, which I don't love. They have a Scurry Oak. I'll take the land. I don't think I need the Otawara. Hit you for 8. They need to company into Heliod plus life gain creature, I believe. Or no, that wouldn't even work. Because they don't check themselves. Yeah, okay. Question is, how much do I want Borrower? I can trim on an Ox. Bring in a Borrower. Ox is a lot worse when it's tap out 5 mana. And that it's a really bad showing on the Rest in Peace. I don't know if they're going to take it out. But I would very much like it if they did. Alright, here I play the Symmetry Sage, opt on my turn, hope to find a land. Consider's a nice one. Alright, got the rip. Feels like the rip. Thalia. Well, that's disrespectful. But sure. We're going to slow down your Coco too, which I'm a fan of. Innkeeper. Now the question is Ledger Shredder in or consider or opt? I'll consider. In this Ledger Shredder. Found the land. Hit you. Not looking great for me. This is really funny. There's the Trelisara. Another instance where I really wish I had Anger of the Gods on the board. Obligated to do it. Another Ledger Shredder. Alright. I think I pass. Essence Warden. If they attack with Thalia, I opt. Scurry Oak. Yeah, that's not putting on counters right now. But it does make the Trelisara so much bigger. Put in Brazen Borrowers, right? Yeah. No blocks. I need to find an actual kill spell, and I am drawing a lot of air. Think I'm dead. Yeah, I'm just dead. They got it. I saw how many cards out of that deck. Whew. Not a single one killed Thalia. 17 cards and 20 cards. Alright, I went through the top third of my deck. I did not see an answer to Thalia. But I did see no lands and then tap lands. That's rough. Alright, we're 2 and 2? 3 and 2? Let me double check that. That was 3 and 2. Alright, so that's actually gonna call it, isn't it? Let's take one more look at the deck. So this is Arclight Phoenix again. We have spells and things that care about spells. Symmetry Sage has been very good. So is Ledger Shredder. So honestly, Phoenix, Channeler, like all of these cards seem very, very strong. I think my main qualm with the deck would be the sideboard. I think that there needs to be Anger of the Gods. I think you need like more reasonable answers to like a wider metagame. This seems to reflect like a smaller sample size or like a smaller anticipated field. So that's why there are these Narsets anticipating opposing Phoenix decks, which we didn't see, Mystical Disputes and Borrowers, etc. There's 5 potentially more cards that come in for the mirror, which we didn't end up seeing. However, the event that this deck was registered for, I think it was what, like 77 people in there or something like that were on the deck, or on like a Phoenix variant. It was the most represented deck at that tournament. So that makes sense, right? Oh, sorry, I'm wrong. There's minimum 6 cards that come in for the matchup. Anywho, I think that the archetype is very strong. I think it's a lot of fun. Just some tweaks if you're trying to play it just generally against anyone and anyone, or anyone and everyone on Arena. Anywho, thank you so much for watching. This video has been brought to you by Quiet Speculation. QuietSpeculation.com is a Magic finance website that also has a bunch of resources on constructed metagame, limited resources. Also check out our podcast and all the previous work that I've done with them. Thanks so much for watching. Take care and see you next week.